last time I came to Belfast, I'd seen the film Good Vibrations, obviously named after the Beach Boys song, and it was about a guy called Terri Hooley that ran a label of the same name and had a record shop of the same name. And so I searched high and low for some kind of blue plaque or some commemoration to just celebrate the life of Terri, really, and what he achieved for the music scene. Obviously, I grew up loving punk rock and new wave and all that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, it was pouring down. I'll never forget it. I spent a whole day looking for something, thinking, well, you know, I appreciate Terry's had a great number of different shops and incarnations, and I was thinking, oh gosh, which one shall I visit? You know, and say, well, this once was. But anyway, as luck would have it, Belfast has finally recognised the man with a mural. Big time punk. That's Terri Hooley with his tongue out there. And his story's great. And you've got to watch the film. It's such a good film. It's, if you like that feel-good type of thing, there's a real point. I won't ruin the film, but there's a real point of high in it, if you like. A real high point of the movie where it actually touched me, to be honest. And Terry just stood for what he believed in, and he believed in the local music community. He's probably most famous for signing the Undertones, who weren't from Belfast, as we know. They were from Derry, Londonderry. And but there was other bands that he helped, you know, Rudy, Outcast, you know, there's a string of bands. But if you watch the film, you'll get to know a bit more about him, really, and why he's so important to Belfast. But I'm so glad that that mural's there. I'm over the moon with it, actually, to be honest. It forms part of a regeneration for this end of what was the Golden Mile, I believe it was called, just down from the Europa, but the south end of the street. So, good on you, Terry. He's still with us, thankfully. And there is some photos, if you look online, of him sticking his tongue out now in front of his mural. So there we are. Good on you, Terry. God bless and all the best. So I've crossed the road so you can get a better perspective of the frontage of that. I think it looks great. Absolutely fab. Stiff little fingers, alternative Ulster. Belfast has the reason. And then Good Vibrations mock-up of the old sign there. Looks great. Really, really good. I'm so glad they've done this. And it's really brightened up the area. There's another mural there. Like I say, it's part of an ongoing project to give some life back to this end of the city. And any of you that used to like Stiff Little Fingers, I mean, they really were one of the best bands, not just to come out of Ireland, but Europe, I guess, well, the world. I thought they were brilliant, SLF. Still going, aren't they, in some guys, but what a great band they were, the energy and everything. The power. Great band. Waffling on, I'm getting emotive about my favourite bands over the years. But there you go. If you ever come to Belfast, come and have a look. If you want to find this, where the Europa is, say it's in front of you, you just turn left and keep walking up the street, and you'll come to it eventually. There we are.